Good morning, evening, afternoon. Welcome to part 8 of 9, episode 2, Sora iro sora uta sora no oto. As you can hear by the music, we are not in a good position right now. There's a chance that we might be getting a dead end soon. I hope not. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. So, anyway, what happened last time was we had found out that Haruka, well, in this timeline, we found that Haruka is possibly the Queen of Eden. That she has been possibly using her powers to... It's hard to explain it in this timeline because the way they're putting it in this timeline is weird, because there was one time when she was in class and she deactivated her power and her classmates were back to normal. I'm not too sure how to really put it. Anyway, Sora was investigating Haruka and found out that they are going to have a meeting. Haruka, the admin, and one other person. Or I'm sure it's the three altogether, as they usually do. And while we are waiting for Sora to get back to us, we get a phone call from her, asking for help, and then a man on the phone talks. This I can only estimate or guess to be the admin of Leaves of Augustia. So at the moment it looks like... what was the wording they used? There was something he said that was interesting. He says he possesses some necessary qualifications, as if he's recruiting us for something. But one thing I know it's them as well is because they want us to go to the shrine. So that's a big clue in me saying that it's those three. So right now I have no clue what's going to happen. It's probably going to be our first time meeting them face to face. Hopefully we won't get there and everything's over with her being turned to stone. So yeah, let's go and see what's going to happen, shall we? She got caught. No, some guy. It's possible he's the Leaves of Augustia forum. Admin. He told me to come to the shrine. I have to go. It's too dangerous. That guy's a user for sure. True. Well, so now that we know... Well, the thing is, we don't really know if he is a user or not. He could be he could be controlled by the other two, in a sense. And he could be role-playing it, in a sense. I don't know, it's hard to tell. He could be like a maniac or like a crazed fan about the series that he thinks all this is real and things like that. Alright, we'll go together. I'll be counting you then. I grab my bag and the receipts and head to the sales register. He said he had no intention of hurting Sora, but I don't trust him. I don't even know what he's after. Wait for me, Sora. I'll be there soon. Oh. Interesting. Because obviously this time around we don't know about Noah at all. And yet she's picked up that there's something wrong. I wonder. By the time we get close to the shrine, night has fallen and there's hardly anyone on the streets. Neither of us has said a word on the way here. We just ran as hard as we could. We're finally almost there. We didn't have a second to spare, so I ran at full speed, without any consideration for Kujo. Though she managed to keep up, she's panting heavily. The other party's looking for a fight. A guy like me without any powers won't stand a chance. didn't seem like he wanted to fight. I don't know about the other two though. Because obviously they know we've been snooping, so I stopped to let Kujo catch her breath. But she just says she's fine and urges me to keep going. I nod to her and sprint through the shrine gates. There are only a few lights on in the vicinity, and I can't see very far ahead of me. From what I can tell, there's no one nearby. Where are you, Sora? Interestingly enough, he says, where are you, Sora? But in Japanese, it's dokora, doko ni iru. Where are you? Where could you be? Where are you right now? Type of thing. I'm tempted to yell out her name, but I stop myself at the last minute. It's possible the mystery kidnapper already knows who she is, but if he doesn't, I'd be an idiot to just tell them. Damn it, you're the one who called me here, so stop skulking in the shadows. Hey, I'm here. Where the hell are you? I hear Sora's voice. She's still alive, thankfully. Kuja and I whirl around simultaneously. We strain our eyes, trying to peer through the darkness. I can vaguely make out a silhouette. It's not moving. I approach cautiously, keeping my guard up. After a few steps, I'm able to make out the details. Is it... Oh. Okay, nice to meet you, Kuturi. So yeah, it's definitely the three of them. That's the same voice I heard on the telephone. He's wearing the Hakusen uniform, meaning he's probably a fellow classmate. Two people are flanking him, and one of them is Kosaka-senpai. The other is also a girl, but the deep hood on her sweatshirt makes it impossible to see her face. Man shoves Sora from behind. Surprised that she's being let go so easily. Let go this easily. Sora blinks a few times before dashing over to me. Are you alright? Give her a quick look over, but don't see any visible injuries. She wasn't manhandled, at least. We've got Sora back, so there's no reason to stay here any longer. However, I doubt they're just going to let us leave. I see you had some business with my sister. The man glances over at the hooded girl, so she's able to detect her. Maybe her power is something to do with detection or something. Oh, nice eyes. She seems completely indifferent to the proceedings. Her posture is slack and only her mouth is moving as she chews a stick of gum. It's interesting, that kind of gives me a different feeling than when we saw her up atop the tower. Where it's almost like she was snickering or like laughing or smirking. I don't know how I can really explain it, but Kosaka-senpai, on the other hand, wears a confident smile. I guess she's using her power right now. If we wanted to run, I think we could manage it, but it's dangerous to turn our backs to these guys when we don't know what their abilities are. Are they also looking for the advisor? Or no, do you want the same thing we do, looking for allies maybe? Yeah. But are they... Well, the way they went about it didn't give us the opinion that it was good, but I don't respond. But it looks like this guy wasn't really expecting an answer. His lips curl into an arrogant smirk. Interesting.
そして私は司令官リグベーダの長だ。
So I wanted to mention something, because obviously whenever I do new playthroughs of things like this, I always look at settings to make sure everything's alright. And of course, as I always say, it's one of the things that always spoils me, but I did see this. I did see two new faces, and I just wanted to push them across the side of my mind, because I didn't want to have anything to do with it. But they did have Commander and Ghost, yeah. I did not know they were those two though, because obviously the names are a bit weird, but okay. Ah, the leader of Rigveda. Rigveda, yeah, Rigveda, yeah.
Rigveda.
Now where is that from, and how does that connect to... how can I say this? Leaves Vagastia.
そう。我らはリグベータ。AF ユーザーによって構成された AF ユーザーのための組織だ。
Normally this would be the point I'd go, what the hell is this guy talking about? But Sophie mentioned her organization as well, so it's not that surprising that more exist. This guy looks human, but there's no proof the other worlders were involved in the disaster centuries ago all returned to their world. So what proof do I have that he is really a human? He might be one of the other worlders, or their descendants. It's possible an organization of users has existed for ages, hidden from the public eye. There are a lot of possibilities as to who this commander really is. I actually think he's just some tuney edgelord, but I've got sneaking suspicion he's more than that. I just wanted to check, I can't remember if Tuney, I think this might be Tuney, because I'm not too knowledgeable about the kanji for it, more about the katakana, I guess you could say.
呼び出したのは他でもない。要件はたった一つだ。リグベータに加わりたまえ。我らの同胞として君たちを迎え入れよう。
I like how they had that little, like a cloak sound, like he was pushing aside a cloak or something that was around him. He spreads his arms out in his exaggerated manner. That arrogant attitude of his pisses me off. Still, it's true that we need allies. To be honest, his offer is pretty appealing. Assuming, of course, he's one of the good guys. Kujo seems to be thinking the same thing. Before I can say anything, she lifts her finger to signal that she has a question.
どうぞ。何でも聞いてくれたまえ。
あなたたちの目的は何でしょうか。それを聞いてから判断したいです。
そうだな。
He strokes his chin, and this guy definitely has a feeling of a hierarchy, like he is higher than everybody else. You know, his hammy acting doesn't exactly inspire confidence, yeah. And even setting that aside, something's clearly off here. Kosaka-senpai's haughty smile hasn't budged an inch, so I can't tell what she's thinking, but... that girl he called Ghost is clearly annoyed. And not at us, at this commander guy. Interesting. The entire time he's been talking, she's been sighing and clicking her tongue. She's not even trying to hide her irritation. Well, it's too early to relax. I'm pretty sure these three aren't as united as this guy's trying to make it sound. When I realized that, Commander's arrogant attitude starts seeming more comical than threatening. After a long pause, which he probably only took to try and make us sweat, finally answers Kujo's question.
我らの目的、それは AF ユーザーの理想郷を作ることだ。
That also making me think that this guy is just a roleplayer or is just acting out and he doesn't have, he isn't a user. Because of his overacting here. He's acting too much, in a sense.
理想郷。
そうだ。AF ユーザーは頂上の力を持った人を超えた存在だ。いずれ必ず迫害されるだろう。そうなる前に我らが支配する。
支配って何をするつもりですか？
力を示す。そうすれば自然と恐れ敬うだろう。新人類たる我ら AF ユーザー。
Incredible. This guy's serious. I can tell from the look in his eyes. He actually believes all that bullshit he just spouted. I should have trusted my gut. This guy's dangerous. You said you wanted to show people your power, right?
Ah.
What do you think are the petrification incidents? Because that's what happens when a user shows off their power.
素晴らしいね。
And that just shows that he's not one to trust. Huh?
力は存分に振るうべきだ。そのために与えられたのだからな。
That ability kills people.
それがどうした？
We're going home, Sora. Kujo.
まだ返事を聞いていないが。
You really want to hear it? I turn back to the commander and glare at him with all my might. Fuck off. There's no way we'll ever join a group that condones murder. I wonder how they say that in Japanese. Zakennayo. Yeah, I guess he just doesn't say anything, but I'm obviously not good at kanji, so I can't really tell too much from here, but I don't think he's that aggressive, but okay. There's your answer.
そうか。ならば。
Okay, so he does have you power.
君たちは敵だな。
And he's also is pretty big, spreading across his face. A stigma appears on the commander's face. This guy's crazy. I knew he was dangerous, but I didn't think he'd go straight to using his power on us. Sora, take Kujo and run. We need to retreat, evacuate and notice their census place. I hate to admit it, but the odds are stacked against us here. We're better off relying on the adults for this.
だったらみんなで逃げれば。私も残る。先生の家にはソラちゃんお願い。なんで私だけ？誰かは行かなくちゃ。ソラちゃんはもう頑張ってくれたから、今度は私が。
No, both of you go. The only one who wants to fight is that bastard. If it's just a one-on-one, I can manage by myself.
でもこうなったのは私のせいだから。
まだかかりそうか？
The commander gives me a condescending smirk.
一人でも三人でも構わないぞ。二人が動かないのは私一人で十分だからだ。
I wonder if Noah's gonna come out of nowhere.
逃げるのならば追いはしない。臆病者は脅威足りえない。見逃してやろう。だが向かってくるのであれば徹底的に排除する。我々の邪魔はさせない。すべては理想郷を築くために。
Even if that means killing people?
必要ならば。
Are you two back there okay with that? No answer.
暴力は嫌いですが、能力を存分に使える世界には興味がありますの。したいことを我慢しなければいけないなんて、とっても窮屈ですもの。
説得失敗だな。どうする？逃げるか戦うか。
耳か。
We're at disadvantage. We should run, but
この人たちこのままにしておいちゃダメだと思う。お兄ちゃん、私も
fine then. Let's do this.
来るか。いいだろう。 君たちを我らの敵と認定する。さあ来い。我らが理想のために君たちを徹底的に。
組みせぬ者は暴力で排除する。野蛮な思考。それで新人類とは呆れるわね。
Nice. Noah did follow us.
何？
Huh? It happens the moment we resolve ourselves. A voice like an iron fist in a velvet glove pushes aside the tension. Who is that? Is she on their side too? No, they're just as surprised as we are. Then is she on our side? I turn back. Who the heck? Parfait
助けるつ
Queen.
もりはなかったけれど、むざむざ死なせるのも後味が悪い。
Are we able to see her power for the first time now?
誰？うちの常連さんの。
The Parfait Queen.
はあ、そんな名前で呼ばれているのね。別にいいけれど。あとは私に任せなさい。
Huh? I mean... We've been interrupted by the student from Kuho, who's always hanging out at Nambo. Come to think of it, she was there today too. Did she overhear our conversation and start to tell us? Also, she's acting like some kind of big shot hero, but... What exactly are you?
話は聞いていたわ。私もあなたたちと同じ生物に選ばれた能力者。
Sorry about that. It caught me by surprise how her choice of words. She really does have that Chunibyo sounding aspect to her. Say what?
さあ、行きなさい。ここ
Wow.
は私一人で事足りる。
The command is Sigma, that vanishes.
突然現れて大した自信だな。何者だ？
悪党に名乗る名などない。
Oh.
悪党？我らを悪と断ずるか。どうやら君も愚かなユーザーの一人のようだ。
His voice, ever since I heard it, it makes me think of the cat from Cafe Stella. I think it's the same voice actor, but it's hard to tell.
愚者で構わない。あなたたちのような王様気取りの悪を断罪できるのならば。
我らを裁くか。君は神にでもなったつもりか？
いいえ、そこまでうぬぼれてはいない。私は一人の人間。正義を愛するちっぽけな人間。そしてあなたたちに立ち向かおうとした彼らもまた。
She spares us a glance. Then she turns to glare at the commander. Oh, hers is on her eye. Interesting. The brief moment she turns to us, I saw a stigma shining in her left eye. She wasn't bluffing. The skill's a user too.
覚えておきなさい、リグベーダ。あなたたちが自らの理想のために人々を傷つけようとするのならば、人々の平穏を己が欲望のために踏みにじらんとするならば、その野望は私たちヴァルハラソサイエティが打ち砕く。
That face. And then she's just shouting out the Valhalla Society. It's like she wanted to have her own unique name, calling society herself as well. She flings out her hand and points dramatically at the commander, striking a heroic pose. Oh, wait, what?
バル？
Both Sora and Kujo are at a loss for words. I didn't mishear her, did I? She definitely just said we, right? So like, we're a group now? And we have a name?
バルハラソサイティ。そうか。貴様らが まさか実在していたとはな。
Oh my god, these two are perfect for each other. uh, what rumors? Excuse me, what?
それはこっちのセリフ、リグベーダー。あなたたちも目覚めていたとはね。
It makes me feel like we can't even have to worry about the Rig Veda. We don't have to worry about them whatsoever.
有名なの？リグなんとかとバルなんとかって有名なの？わからない。ラグナロクを止めることが私たちの使命。覚悟なさい。
ラグナロクか。見当違いも甚だしいな。
なんですって。
我らの目的はヒュージアポカリプスによる世界の再創造だ。ラグナロクの日ではない。
できると思っているの？エンシェントエッタプロトコルはすでに発動している。だからバルキリアたる私がここにいるの。
Wow.
それがどうした？黒の黙示録は我が手中にある。貴様らに何ができるというのだ。
If we didn't see their sigmas, we would have definitely thought these two were just playing around. It sounds like that type of conversation they had on their forum where we didn't know what they were saying. Unable to keep up, Sora, Kujo, and I exchange confused glances. Guys, what are you looking at me for? It's not like I have any idea what to do. Across from us, the hooded girl heaves another sigh, and even Korsaka Senpai looks fed up. What the hell happened? I thought we were all about to start fighting for our lives, and now we're all just rolling our eyes. Though I suppose this is still a pissing match between two users, so I shouldn't let my guard down. Well, at least I've got my answers about who these guys are. They're no secret society of otherworlders, just an edgelord and his unwilling companions. The real miracle here is that the Parfait Queen and the Commander are somehow carrying on a conversation while making up like half the words they're using. They must both be master communicators in their own special way.
オーディンの名においてあなたを撃つ。
やってみるがいい。漆黒の渦。ケイオスタイドの大いなるうねりに貴様ごときが。
おい。
She's had enough now. An annoyed voice cuts through the bullshit.
これ以上くだらねえ話を続けるなら俺は帰るぞ。ユーザーを4人も発見できた。もう十分だろ。今この場でやり合うのは無駄だ。効率が悪い。
先ほども申しましたが、暴力は嫌いですの。喧嘩がしたいのでしたら、私がいないところでお願いしますわ。
Looks like he's a commander only in name.
今宵はここまでとしよう。楽しかったよ。
逃げるの？
見逃してやろうというのだ。せいぜい抗うがいい。神の駒使いたちよ。
Oh god, he's seriously trying to laugh evilly, isn't he? If this were a manga, this would be where he teleports away like Sophie. However...
どうかよ。
Sora's timing is so perfect I nearly burst out laughing. But my humor vanishes in an instant.
夜道には気をつけろよ、お兄ちゃん。
Interesting. She's definitely the more interesting character among the three. Oh. Did we get a hint of bloodlust or something? A hooded girl whispers to me as she walks past. Oh, she walked right past him. I thought they were walking in the opposite direction. She flashes me a creepy grin and disappears with the others. I thought the commander guy was just full of hot air. The way I figured, the two girls in his group were more rational and didn't share his opinions. But it looks like I was wrong. Yeah, I know. The hooded girl's expression made it clear that she wouldn't hesitate to kill.
お兄ちゃん。
You're not hurt anyway, are you?
大丈夫。ひどいことはされてない。
Well,
一件落着とはいかなかったけれど、犠牲が出なくてよかった。ありがとうございました。礼などいらない。あなたたちが立ち向かう姿勢を見せなかったら、助けるつもりもなかった。あなたたちの正義の心に、私の心が共鳴しただけのこと。それじゃ。
Hey, wait, hold on a second.
結城ノアよ。
Interesting. We returned to Namball. At first she insisted she had nothing to say to us, but she followed pretty quickly when I offered to buy her a parfait as thanks for saving us. Once we get introductions out of the way, I asked the question on everyone's mind. You're a user, right?
ユーザー。あなたたちはそう呼んでいるようね。じゃあ、アーティファクトを。生物のことね。持っている。
Despite both parties having our own made-up terms, we were able to understand each other pretty well. Yuki casually takes a bite of her parfait. Though I suppose it's possible we're just talking about different things and not realizing it. No, wait, I saw her stigma. She's a user, no doubt about it. What I really want to know is, why'd you save us?
認識を改めたから。認識
Kuja, who's sitting next to Yuki, glances over at me. I'm confused too. She's talking like she already knew us. Well, if we go according to the previous playthroughs, she's probably overheard us talking about the artifacts and users non-stop before already. And she was worried that we might be the evil eye user, which has been shown to us in the past. But this time, obviously with knowledge of other users like the Commander, Ghost and Haruka, she's obviously seen us fighting them, who are obviously wouldn't mind killing, and so she's noticed and seen our resolve and justice, and seen that we are not possibly the evil eye users at all, which is interesting. Yuki seems to understand our confusion since she keeps going. Well, it's possible she was planning to explain all this regardless.
あなたたちは私をただの常連だと思っていたようだけれど、私はあなたたちが能力者であることをすでに知っていた。
能力、I don't know what the word she used after that again, but 能力、shitara or something. The people. Sorry about this. She says that she sees us as users. Ability users, I guess you could say. So I'm not sure about why they used the depths here. I didn't really get that idea anyway from here.
店内であんなに大声で話していれば嫌でも聞こえる。
She sighs. Did she overhear us when we were talking about Sora's abilities? Come to think of it, she might have been there that day too. My memories are too vague to be sure, but I have an inkling she was.
それ以来、 あなたたちのことを警戒していた。
Why?
そう。力に溺れ罪を犯すようであれば私が裁くつもりでいた。いえ、私たちはそんな。分かっている。
She puts down her spoon and wipes a bit of whipped cream from the corner of her mouth. She then takes a gulp of her tea and continues her story.
あなたたちはリグベーダの思想に対し怒りを抱いていた。ですね。人が死んでいるのに素晴らしいなんて。信用とまではいかないけれど、少なくとも悪人ではないと思ったの。それが助けた理由。
She picks up her spoon and takes another bite of her parfait. She was gonna pass judgment on us, huh? I noticed this back when she first showed up to help. She sure is confident in her powers. While I'm curious about her artifact lets her do, I don't completely trust her yet either. Pretty sure she's not a bad person, but I don't want to reveal all of our cards to her. If we ask about her abilities, we'll be obligated to tell her about ours. And there actually is something I'm even more interested in than her powers. Alright, that makes sense, and thanks. The odds were against us back there, so you really saved our hearts. Can I ask you something else? That whatever thingy, what was it called?
Valhalla Society.
Yeah, that. What the heck's that?
一言で言い表すことは難しいけれど、わかりやすく説明するならば、世界の平和を守る組織。私が8歳の時に作った。
When she was 8, wow. Oh, when you were 8?
ええ。
So back at the shrine, you said something about us and the Valhalla Society, right? Like, you're including the three of us.
そうね、流れで。
Say what?
奴らは組織を結成していた。ならばこちらも組織で対抗したかった。
And that's where we came in.
そう。あれはこれ以上ない好機だったわね。
So what you're saying is the bad guys had this cool sounding group name, so you threw one out to compete with them.
端的に言えば、そうね。思ったの。彼らは悪がリグベーダと名乗ったとき、ここだと。
She also is quite a character. Teacup still in hand, she strikes a pose. She's an idiot. She seemed so together during the whole confrontation with the commander, but I guess that was basically just acting. I think he's the exact same person.
巻き込んだことは謝るわ。責任も取る。リグベーダとの決着は私一人でつける。一人って？パフェと紅茶、ごちそうさま。
Hey, wait up. I'll stop Yuki before she can leave.
何？
Can you tell us how to get hold of you?
言ったでしょ。決着は一人でつける。
Trying to be responsible doesn't mean doing everything on your own. If you're the leader of this society, then it's your job to lead us. Good way of putting it. Good.
リーダー。
That'll spark her Chunibyo. Obviously, it's your organization, isn't it? She hasn't let a smile cross her face yet, but I can tell she's happy. Man, she's even easier to handle than I expected. If you prefer acting alone, that's fine, but we're not planning to let those guys do as they please either. So the least we can do is exchange information from time to time.
いいでしょう。
Then it's settled. Here's my alarm idea. I show her my phone. Yuki pulls out her own phone and starts tapping away. A few seconds later, I get a message notification. Looking forward to working with you. This message is accompanied by a surprisingly cute bear sticker. I just cannot figure this girl out. But she does seem to be a good egg. Mind if I tell these two your info too?
ええ。じゃあ、ありがとうございました。言ったでしょ。礼には及ばない。
Yuki walks off in what she probably thinks is a mysterious and cool manner. Sora looks like she wants to say something to, but Yuki leaves the restaurant before she gets the chance to. Sora's been quiet this whole time, true. She must still be feeling down.
一時はどうなるかと思ったけれど、よかったね、4人目の仲間。
I also didn't expect it to go this way. Yeah, well, when she mentioned that, or whatever society, I was sweating bullets.
笑っちゃいけないけど、私もどうしたらいいのか困ってた。
Tell me about it. I couldn't even follow their conversation. Sora remains silent. Picture looks like she's about to say something to her, but then she thinks better of it.
私もそろそろ行くね。
Alright, thanks for the help.
お疲れ様。ソラちゃん、また明日ね。あ、また。
Kuju grabs her receipt and takes it to the register. Crap, she's totally planning on paying for our shit too, isn't she? I want to chase after her, but she went out of her way to leave the two of us alone. I guess I can pay her back tomorrow. And we'll continue this tomorrow as well. I'm pretty sure it's going to end soon, but it doesn't mean it's already been quite a long one already. Whew, what an episode. I was going into this thinking, oh damn, we're going to get into a bad end probably, or things are not going to go so well, someone going to be turned to stone, what's going to happen? Wow, I did not expect to actually have fun and laugh about some of these parts in this episode. But it's interesting because now we don't know what their abilities are. From the way it sounded, it doesn't seem like they're the evil eye users. The girl, maybe. But as for the guy, definitely not. He definitely did not kill himself in the last playthrough. But the way he is, and the way he smiled and seemed content in the last playthrough just seems weird. Huh. Not sure how to really view them. Oh well. Well, since he's apparently got the same school uniform as us, we might start running into him a bit more. And the girls, don't know. I don't think they mentioned where she could be from school uniform wise. There's a chance that the girl might be a year younger than us. It could be either in one of the grades or one of the classes near sorters. Yeah, I'm not really sure where we'll go from here. Like, the only thing we can do now is obviously they know who we are and we know who they are. So running into them is going to be a bit awkward. Wonder how everything's going to go on now. Oh, we'll have to wait and see. I guess could say. So yeah, that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. Please let me know what your thoughts were, and I'll see you all next time.